The Roger the Wild Child Show is brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company. Are you looking for a cool new logo for your business? Do you need some graphics for your new website or blog? Our friends at Prism Design are a premier graphics design company that can handle all your needs. You can find Prism Design Company on Facebook or contact them directly at 618-534-4291. All the great graphics on the Roger the Wild Child Show are brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
Hey, y'all, it's time for the Roger the Wild Child Show.
Roger the Wild Child Show.
Here we go again with another boot-scootin' kicking episode of the Nashville edition of the Roger the Wild Child Show with your host, Roger the Wild Child, along with his crazy sidekicks, the sassy Southern sweetheart Megan Bennett, country rock musician Patrick James, and singer-songwriter, social media girl Kristen Kay. And want to know what's the nitty-gritty from Music City? Elise Harper has your Nashville music news. Yeehaw! Let's do this.
Now that we're all prepared, let's start the show!
It's Roger the Wild Child Show! Hey guys, and welcome!
Megan!
Hi!
What's up, girl?
What's up, y'all?
Megan!
Hey, girl!
Megan
you?
is in the house!
I made it.
Yeah.
I made it.
You're very dark.
I am dark today.
You got no lighting or anything like
I
that?
don't have my usual setup right now.
That's
Were you
all right.
I literally came running in from the field. My kid's not even with me. I left him at the field.
Oh my
You're like,
God.
That's dedication.
He's literally at the baseball field.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
But I'm here. But I'm here.
You are here. All right.
Thank you.
And I am getting some hissy sound. Where's that coming from? Hang on one second. Oop. Okay, Megan, unmute yourself.
Oh, it's Megan. Yep.
Okay.
Is it me?
There's just some hissing sound in the background.
Oh, y'all hear the cicadas outside.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what it is. It's
Okay.
cicadas.
I was like, where's
Wait, is that how you say that?
Yeah.
I've
They're
always
like
heard cicadas.
lotuses.
I was like, what is a cicada?
Yeah, that's what y'all are hearing. They're breeding. Like,
They're
it's a-
loud. I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny thing. We got these wasps that are in front of my house here in Texas.
I hate those
And-
things.
And
Y'all.
these
Speaking
wasps.
of wasps,
They're evil.
Okay, so these wasps are not dead. They don't harm humans. They kill the cicadas.
No way.
look at the size of this wasp that was at the field yesterday that almost ate
Heck
me.
no.
Oh my God.
Uh-uh.
Thing's fucking huge.
Nope. I don't do that.
Yeah, it almost ate me. It landed right beside me. I was like, oh my God.
It
This is
almost
how I'm going out.
Up and running.
This is how I'm done.
You're done.
Too funny.
It's done for.
Yeah.
So how's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
So tired, but I'm good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm good.
All right.
Anyway,
So Megan's here. We got Patrick here. Elise is off today. She is
I know.
with the bug. Yes.
Oh, get better, Elise.
Yes, Elise. Oh
Yeah,
my
we
God.
miss
She's like,
you,
I'm so
Elise. Get
bummed.
better, girl.
Yeah, she
Miss
messaged
you.
me. She's like, I tried, but I'm on all these meds and I look like
Aw.
crap. And I'm like,
everything.
they
I know
couldn't-
that
I'm like,
is.
no, you got to do the show, damn it. What are you talking about?
You can't be sick. We don't have time to be sick.
Yeah,
Thomas
yeah.
Wright is checking in on Facebook. Hello,
Thomas.
Thomas.
Hey,
What's up, dude?
Thomas.
And YouTube sensation Frankie McDonald is watching the
Hey.
Hi,
Franklin, what's up?
Frankie.
show. Hi, Frankie.
Frankie goes to Hollywood.
Anna Wheeler is going to be joining us here shortly as a guest co-host. She's going to come back, but she got disconnected when we were testing everything, and she's having
Oh.
some issues trying to get
no.
logged on. So she's working on that. That was one of the reasons why we were a little bit delayed a few minutes to get the show started.
Oh,
But more importantly, though, AJ Penta is in the house.
Okay.
I'm excited to hear him.
Cowboy.
Me too.
Yes, he is joining us, and his music is amazing, guys. It's awesome. You
Yeah.
don't want to miss it.
I listened to it a little bit earlier today, and I'm excited to hear him.
I saw his
Yeah,
bio
yeah.
and alone. I was like, dang.
Yeah,
Dude knows what's up. He's done some things.
he definitely has.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he
That's
sounds,
cool.
he
He's
sounds
gonna talk. He's
fantastic.
gonna talk
Really good.
all about it. But first and foremost, it is co-host spotlight, and that just means we're gonna put Kristen in the hot seat.
Thank God it's not me.
Megan's like,
Thank God.
Hello,
Not
Aaron.
tonight.
just
Not
saying.
tonight.
No, okay.
What's up, Aaron?
My lovely
Hi, Aaron.
and boyfriend, Aaron Hogan.
Yeah, she finally
Aaron.
admitted that, even though I'm the one that spilled the beans on the show.
He
And all her
is.
fans
That
are
is
like,
true. That is true. I don't know how many people notice, but it is true.
it is true. I
Yeah,
spilled
she
the
tried
beans.
to.
I
spawn
like
you off
it.
as the dog, she had the dog running around in the beginning and trying to hide you.
And Aaron's like, "How damn time you take me out of the box."
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
all good.
I go back in the dog cage after I get done playing.
No,
So that's how you roll, huh, Kristen?
no.
We know who wears the pants in the relationship.
It's the sassy redhead.
I mean, did we doubt that though?
Play that guitar, boy.
Boy over here. Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
need something to drown out these cicadas over here. So,
Okay.
Are they that loud?
yes.
Yeah, they're pretty loud, I'm not gonna lie. But they
Oh,
are loud
man.
in person, so I'm not really surprised.
They
Yeah, they don't. I'm so used to them.
You're like, I just zone it out.
I do. I zone it out. I don't even hear them. That's why I was like, what buzzing? I don't hear buzzing.
Okay, Kristen, what are you singing for us?
So today I am singing a song called Shake the Dust, and it is a song that I used to sing with the group The Highway Women that I used to be in a couple of years ago, and a lot of people discovered me from there. So I'm sure some of y'all remember this song, but I figured I would do a little solo version. So
Okay,
Wonderful.
let's go.
to the small town prom queen, working dead end at the Dairy Queen, to the quarterback chasing big dreams with a 5'9" frame and tore up knee, to the single mom and the single wife looking for love. Shake the dust. To the sweethearts going gray, wasting away behind the TV tray, to the kid at the dance without a date, hugging the wall like a picture frame, to the big city broker soul over the rat race rush. Shake the dust. You'll know when it's the right time to pack your bags and put the car in drive. Race the sun to the horizon line, see if the grass is greener on the other side. When breaking out and breaking down sounds better than sticking around, missing out. Push the pedal down, hit the clutch, make it count, shake the dust. To the preacher kid chasing daddy's name, to the guitar man with rusty strings, standing on the edge of a breakaway, scared of the struggle along the way. Sometimes it takes a leap of faith. You'll know when it's the right time to pack your bags and put the car in drive. Race the sun to the horizon line, see if the grass is greener on the other side. When breaking out and breaking down sounds better than sticking around, missing out. Push the pedal down, hit the clutch, make it count, shake the dust. Oh, dust. You'll know when it's the right time to pack your bags and put the car in drive. Race the sun to the horizon line. See if the grass is greener on the other side. When breaking out, I'm breaking down. Sounds better than sticking around, missing out. Push the pedal down. Hit the clutch. Make it count. Shake the dust. Oh, shake the dust. Yeah, shake the dust. Oh, shake the dust.
My girl.
Go on, girl.
My girl.
Yeah.
I figured I had to give y'all a ballad after all the fast songs.
I love it.
That note at the end just
was
almost like,
beautiful.
wow.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm always like praying that it can hold it that long.
You did phenomenal.
Yes, you did.
was beautiful.
I
That was
didn't write
beautiful.
that song. Actually, one of the girls in the group did, but I'm not gonna lie. It gives me chills every time I sing it. There's something about it, and I think it's just. I
beautiful
very much
song.
relate to the meaning of just
Yeah.
like there's always that point in your life where you just gotta shake the dust and go for it.
You got to.
Yeah.
I love it.
Beautiful
You did so
job.
good.
Phenomenal. Great.
Yes, if y'all want to check out the recording, it's "Shake the Dust" by the Highwaywomen. It's out there, so
Okay.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely.
yep.
Beautiful.
All right.
Great job.
While we're waiting for Deanna to log in, we're going to bring on our guest. We got it's coming to you straight
job,
from
AJ.
Georgia. It's the Cicadas. All right.
Right.
Hey, Aaron.
Appreciate it.
Good job, Aaron.
Appreciate
Good
it.
job, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank y'all.
He's always
Alrighty.
playing all kinds of good.
Going back to
All
my
right.
job days.
Much better than
He said, "Go back to my room."
yeah.
All right. Our guest
Oh,
tonight,
you sound
he
so
is the
mad.
East Coast Cowboy,
I like that.
AJ Penta.
Woo!
Hey, Jay, what's up, brother?
Hey guys, what's going on? How are you?
Hey, AJ.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
How's it going?
Good, good. Good to see y'all.
Good to see you.
Welcome. We're excited to have you guys on, or having you on the show today. Lee Kelly on Facebook, country artist.
Hey.
Hey. Hello,
Hey,
Lee.
Lee.
What's up, Lee?
So you are the East Coast Cowboy. So
Yes, I
you
am.
grew up what in Jersey?
Yeah, I'm a New Jersey native. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how East Coast Cowboy started. It actually was kind of an insult at
Was
first.
it really?
And yeah, absolutely. Because I was the only guy in Jersey playing country. Like, and this is going back, my late teens years ago.
Mhm.
It was not, country was not as mainstream and not as widespread as
Right.
it is now.
Right.
Obviously, more rural areas in Jersey, you had country, but I kind of grew up with it, so I was playing a lot of, mix of country and rock, and people would be like, "Oh yeah, cowboy!" Like it was like that. Like, "Oh, you think you're a country singer? You and your IROC and your leather jacket from New Jersey?" Like, all right, cowboy. And I was like, "Oh yeah." And then somehow East Coast Cowboy got started, so I wrote a song called East Coast Cowboy, just as an FU to everybody who said that. And made it onto the first album, and I've just been the East Coast Cowboy ever since. It kind of just stuck. So
I like that.
Yes.
Got a nice
You're
ring to
very
it.
the definition of I was country before country was cool.
Right?
yeah, around here,
You
absolutely.
very much know about that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think Megan's relocating.
I'm relocating.
I know.
He does.
Megan,
I'm
you're making-
relocating.
you're making
However
me
you
dizzy,
like
girl.
That reminded me
kids
of
are
I don't want to take my eye off you. There you go.
In my
Wow.
kids' room.
God, you see that beautiful.
that was like the weekend when he performed at the Super Bowl, and you had to like go through the tunnel, and you just see his like first person face like going through the dark. That's what that looked like.
Okay, is this better? It's no cicada.
No cicada.
Good to see you.
More lighting on you now.
Marvel, but it works.
Hey.
It's
It's
all
all
good.
right.
It works.
It
It
works.
works,
It'll work.
girl.
So growing up as a child, AJ, what motivated you to, or what got you excited about being in music? I mean, is that what you wanted to do when you were younger, or what's up?
No, so I never touched a guitar in my life until I was 19.
Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah, I was
Now I feel
19
less
years
bad
old.
about myself.
So
I didn't
they,
know I was 17.
I played drums a little bit growing up. Like I always kind of dabbled, but I was always more of a drummer. But I mean, kind of messed around with like friends' bands, but never, was never like seriously playing shows or grinding it out. But I had a lot of friends growing up that wound up becoming very successful in the music industry, especially that whole pop punk emo rock scene that was big in like the early 2000s in Jersey, like My Chemical Romance and Thursday in Midtown and all those guys.
Right.
I appreciated them because like a lot of them were my friends and I would go watch their shows. But that was never really what I was into. I was always kind of more just like a classic rock guy and, was listening to stuff like Kid Rock and the Eagles and Garth Brooks and Willie Nelson. As much as I, appreciated and respected the pop punk stuff, it was just never something that I was really drawn to. And then when I first started playing guitar in college, all of a sudden everyone's like, "Oh, dude, you're playing like the songs you're writing are like very country." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess they kind of are." Like it wasn't like, "Oh, I want to be a country singer." It was just I learned
like
some
your
chords
natural,
and,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. It was just what naturally flowed out of me.
Right.
So I ran with it. I said, "All right, I said the universe is telling me something here. Don't fight it."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And and that's kind of how I started, and then just never stopped.
Very cool.
Nice.
Well, let's hear something.
Yeah, we want to hear something from you.
All right, I'll play something.
Not to cut you off from your water, but
I'm just getting over. I was sick all week, so.
Oh, no.
If you guys want to call and say hi to AJ, you can reach us at 845-442-5683. Our studio line is open, 845-442-5683. We're on with the East Coast Cowboy.
All right, so this is a fun one. This was actually in Nashville a couple years back, and I was talking to a record exec. And he said to me, he didn't like my writing. And he said, "Yeah, if you ever want to hit, you got to write a song with the catchphrase." And me being a wise-ass Italian from New Jersey, I did exactly that.
Right.
Because I just can't help myself sometimes. So this one's called Catchphrase. Hope y'all enjoy. Yeah. Close enough. All right, Catchphrase. Record man came, he was knocking hard. Sign your name here and you'll be a star. Just change your look before she wears you away. I say this here soul is not for sale. Never was and never will. So take the pen and let's be on your way. What did he say? Don't be a sad boy, mad boy. No one likes a bad boy. Taking like a time, I mean a way to get around, boy. This is the game if you wanna play. He said, don't be a sad boy, mad boy. No one likes a bad boy. Taking like a time, I mean a way to get around, boy. Listen to me and you're happy face. Write a song with a catchphrase. I don't write songs that ain't to face. I write songs for what they mean to me. Inside these words like my soul and heart. Born and bred with an attitude, and I thank the Lord, but if I were you, I'd be wishing we were miles apart. What did he say? Don't be a sad boy, mad boy. No one likes a bad boy. Taking like a time, I mean no way to get around, boy. This is the game if you wanna play. He You said don't be a sad boy, mad boy. No one likes a bad boy. Taking like a time, I ain't no way to get around, boy. Listen to me and you're a happy day. Write a song with a catchphrase. Write a song with a catch and all these feelings. Writing these demands, asking God why He put me on this earth. As I'm searching for my purpose, He'll give me seconds of the brave souls wanting to be heard. Oh, heard. He said, don't be a sad boy, mad boy. No one likes a bad boy. Taking like a time, I'm in a way to get around, boy. This is the game if you want to play. You said, don't be a sad boy, mad boy. No one likes a bad boy. Taking like a time, I'm in a way to get around, boy. Listen to me, you have to play. I wrote a song with a catchphrase. Here's a song with a catchphrase. Write a song with a catchphrase. Oh yeah.
All right.
That was really good.
Great job, AJ.
Dang.
That was awesome, AJ.
That was awesome.
That was definitely a banger.
You got some pipes on you.
Yeah, you do have some pipes.
You've got some good
that.
pipes.
Great job, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Megan's in love right now. So.
I am. I am. I'm all like doughy-eyed over here.
You have a
Hope
new
y'all like
fan.
So hope you guys like the song, and if you guys also get musicians here as well, I'm sure you can really relate to that song. Just kind of a little bit of the dark side of the industry, written in a pop song, which is kind of funny.
I like it.
Did you play that when you came up and opened for the Patrick James Band? I feel I've heard of that before. Did you play that?
Yeah, I probably played it. Yeah,
I remember that. It was catchy. Yeah, I like that.
Very catchy for sure.
That is catchy.
That's the thing I noticed the most. I was like, wow, they'll stick in your head good.
Yeah, it was definitely a great song. Definitely got a good beat to it. You
got a great sound.
Dang.
How long have you been performing all together?
Performing music or just performing in general?
I feel that.
Okay, tell me both. Tell us both. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been on stage in one form or another since I was a little kid. So as a teenager, I was on Team USA for karate. I traveled all over the world competing.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
So I was a fighter, but we also did like demo routines.
Mhm.
So when you're in the ring, you're fighting, but they have set like Olympic karate is kind of like gymnastics where there's different events.
Mhm.
Okay.
So like gymnastics, how you have like
The rings and
the
the
floor
belt.
routine, and then it's like that.
Okay.
So I started doing martial arts when I was just 4, and I was probably in my first tournament by the time I was 5.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And so I was used to performing in front of people, even though it's a competition and you're getting scored and you're getting, judged, because it is a competition. When I eventually did start playing music, a lot of people have have to kind of get over that stage fright or get over that nervousness. For me, it was a real easy transition because I was so used to being on stage and performing at that point already in front of thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah.
Right.
So if anything, it was even a little easier because if I made a mistake playing guitar or singing, worst case scenario, I just looked stupid and I got laughed at. When you make a mistake in a fight, you get punched in the face. So
That does not sound fun.
Right.
That does not sound entertaining. That's got to be scary.
I think I started so young that it was so second nature.
Yeah.
And like I said, when I made the transition to music, it was almost less stressful
Right.
I
for
bet.
me. It was like, all right, whatever. I make a mistake. Okay, I look dumb.
I
Yeah.
can see
could play
that.
it. You know, like I never really.
Thing.
That
That's
makes
interesting
sense.
to hear because sometimes things that people perform translate and sometimes they don't because singing is like its own thing. But it makes sense. What you were doing is almost tougher in a way. So you were like, oh, this is easy. That's interesting.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
that it was easy, but I would say it had its own set of challenges and things
Yeah.
I've worked really hard at and constantly working to get better.
Yeah.
But that's what I say. So I started playing guitar at 19, and I think I started probably doing open mics like pretty much right away, like within like a few weeks. The guy who taught me to play guitar, at least taught me the basics. His name was Thor. He was an Army veteran.
Thor?
Yeah, his real name.
Hammer.
Thor Fister is his real name. So shout
I'm
out.
digging that name.
I got to send him this. So he was an Army veteran, West Point alumni. Shattered his ankle,
Nice.
and he got a medical discharge from the military. Multiple surgeries. Like it was just an injury.
Dang.
So when he came back, we became friends, and we met in college. And he was a few years older than me. And he was in a metal band, kind of like a Tool Deftones type of band. And I would go hang out at his band rehearsals. Like, we just became friends. And that's how I said that's why I didn't start playing guitar till I was 19, because he was like, oh, man, you ever, you know, I would hang out at the rehearsals. He's like, oh, you want to play? You want to jam? I'm like, dude, I don't know the first thing about guitar. He's like, here, I'll teach you. I'm like, dude, you're not going to teach me. So he pretty much taught me what a power chord was. And he said, and he goes, see this finger position? And he shows me what it is. He goes, you slide it up and down the deck. There you go. I just taught you a couple dozen chords. That's all you'll ever need to know to sell 1 million records. And he's not wrong.
Really?
I was gonna say, yeah, he's not wrong.
See, I can play the violin, and that comes like natural to me. But to pick up a guitar, I feel like I could never learn. Like
so hard. Props.
Girl, play me some fiddle, girl. Play me some fiddle, girl.
if I had it with me, I would.
I was like, I got really excited for a second. I hear it.
I'll have it next week. I'll bring it next week.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Fun fact about AJ: you played with Demi Lovato.
I was gonna ask about that. That's
Did
cool.
you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
Very binary.
Yeah, it was cool, and it's like it was just kind of I don't want just right place, right time. I met a woman in New York. I was playing guitar in a show on Broadway. And again, I'm not I can't read music. I'm not like a shredder. I'm not like a lead guitar player. I'm just a rhythm guitar player. And I think she reached out to me on social media, and she was like, "Hey, I have a pop singer that's going to be in town, and they're looking for a guitar player for some live events and some promotional stuff we're doing in the tri-state area."
Mm-hmm.
And I said right away, I'm like, "Listen, I'm not like a guitar player. Don't don't expect me to walk into the studio and you hand me sheet music and charts and everything and just expect me to play. I'm not that type of guy." And she's like, "No, I ran it by everybody. They really like your look, and you obviously have a ton of stage experience. You still have to audition." So I had 4 auditions.
Dang.
Yeah, so 4 auditions later, they called me, and I didn't even know it was for Demi Lovato yet. They just told me it was a pop singer. And they just had me learn a new song that wasn't out yet, which is a song called Échame la Culpa, which is a duet between her and Luis Fonsi, who's best known for Despacito.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Which at the time, Despacito was the most viewed YouTube video in YouTube history. Not music video.
Just video.
Any video.
Any video.
Any video.
I believe it.
Wow.
That's
Despacito
I believe
was,
it though. I believe it.
wow.
So yeah, I had the auditions. Obviously I had to learn that song, and I had to learn some other stuff, and then we did some live shows. I was kind of just playing rhythm guitar.
That's cool.
And we did some stuff in the tri-state area. You see me playing guitar in the video with them also. The video for that song, which is super cool.
Oh really?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I have to watch it now.
That's too cool. I'm gonna have to watch it now.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a white sleeveless shirt, and I think I got a bandana on or something like that.
Okay.
Something.
Got the badass look, didn't you?
Yeah.
The bad boy look.
The bad boy, badass look, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I'm not that bad. I'm pretty clean cut. I got no tattoos. Yeah, it was just right place, right time sort of thing. I mean, obviously I had a bunch of auditions, but I got the part.
What an opportunity.
Dang, that's cool.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So AJ, what's new? What's coming out? What's your schedule? Tell everybody what's going on.
All right, so I'm still in New York right now, and Labor Day, the 4th, I head back down to Nashville for at least a month. We got 4 shows lined up, and within the next couple weeks, the new single "Rattlesnake" will be dropping.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm super excited about that one.
You ever come to Atlanta?
I've been to Atlanta. I
Have you?
haven't played
No.
Atlanta.
Houston.
Yeah, Texas. We got a bunch of stuff in Houston. I'm probably in Texas maybe 2-3 times a year.
Okay, I'm in Houston.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, Dallas. Obviously, like South by. We went down to Austin.
Nice.
I do some stuff in Dallas and San Antonio and stuff. You said you're
Okay.
from somebody's from San Antonio, aren't you?
I'm from Atlanta.
You're from. Oh, I thought somebody said they were from San Antonio.
I'm from Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah. So then I'll be down in Nashville, playing some shows there. Got shows lined up. Well-known spots. Winners, everybody knows, probably best known for Whiskey Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're playing there, and I believe on the 5th. Then Live Oak on the 11th, which is right down the street.
Nice.
The third one I forget, and then I'm playing with another Curtain Call Records band, which is the label I'm with, called Edge of Destiny. We're playing at the Cobra on the 24th.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, which is a fun spot I've been there before. So
Pretty cool.
Looking forward to that show.
That's awesome. Is that water you're drinking?
You sure it's not vodka?
Just tequila.
Stop calling them out, Roger.
Glass of Patron.
Lots of
Oh God, my childhood just
Flash right before you.
it just flashed back.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of
Bushes.
Curtain Call, I'd like to give a shout out to Gigi and John from Rock Rage Radio and Curtain Call Records. We do some business together. That's why AJ and I are alumni.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
And they're great people. They're doing some
Absolutely.
really great things. So shout out to them.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
They get the cowbell. All right. Awesome. So what kind of tour dates are you looking at? Any other big artists you're hoping to perform with?
No, right now I just got back from an event in West Palm, which was awesome. So I was there over the summer. I have these Nashville shows set up, and then I have a fly out for an event in December in Arizona. And right now that's all I have. And I have another Texas show, but I don't have confirmed dates yet.
Where,
So I don't have
where at?
They said the venue is. That's why I don't have confirmed dates. They said the one venue it's going to possibly be at is an airplane hangar.
Okay.
That is now converted into a venue, and then they said the other one the same thing, but it's a church.
What city? Do you know?
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Dang.
I believe it's outside Austin. It's Austin area.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm like 2
Yeah.
hours from Austin.
The
Okay, you said
airplane
you're
hangar
Houston?
sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I was like, wow, that's cool.
That is cool.
That's why, because it's for a TV show. It's a new show, and they're going to have musical guests every
Okay.
week,
Oh.
like kind of like SNL has like a musical guest.
Right.
Okay.
So for the pilot, they had me and one of the artists
Okay.
out as the musical
Sweet.
guest, but they had an issue. Initially, it was supposed to be filmed in Vegas, so we had everything planned to go out to Vegas, and then something fell
dang.
through.
Oh,
no.
Wow.
So I literally got the call like 2 days ago, like, we're not going to Vegas. It's going to be in Austin now.
Change of plans.
Austin's still fun. I'm not
Yeah.
complaining either way. And
Austin's
then,
great. I love Austin.
I feel like you can't go wrong with Vegas or Austin.
no, that's what I said. Like,
Yeah.
if it was like Vegas and then, I don't know, like Tulsa or something, not to
Yeah.
mess with anybody from Tulsa, but I think most people would pick Vegas. But it's Austin, which is an awesome city.
So you can let everybody know your socials, and when you get everything updated, what's your social media that everybody can find you, so they can come to your shows. Let everybody know.
Yeah, so I'm really big on Instagram. That's definitely the main one I push, and that's just East Coast Cowboy. All one word, no
I'm gonna add
spaces. East Coast Cowboy.
Perfect.
Or if you just Google AJ Penta, everything's gonna pop up.
East Coast Cowboy. Okay.
East
I like
Coast
that. That's
Cowboy. Yeah. Okay, so Thomas Wright says there's a reason they say keep Austin weird. LOL. Love Austin.
Nice.
Austin's great.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love the town.
Yes.
Love the scenery.
I'm from New York, and there's definitely characters in Austin. And I live in New York City.
And that takes, to say that from New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been to Austin, but I've heard it's a new kind of fun.
It is a new kind of fun. And
I'll say
so
that.
you
It's a
need
new
to
kind of
come
fun.
down to Texas, and I'll take you to Austin. Right?
One day.
Atlanta's a lot of fun.
That's true.
Atlanta's got a lot of fun in it.
Megan knows how to party.
Atlanta's been booming, hasn't it? That's like one of the fastest growing cities in the country right now is Atlanta, isn't it?
We're full.
It's been.
We're full.
Yeah.
Go
It's
home.
been,
it's been.
We are
I feel
full.
that, girl. Everybody,
You are full. Do not come. No more
Do not
people,
come.
please.
She's like,
We are
get the hell
full.
out of here. Those
Yes.
damn Yankees. Keep them
But
damn
there
Yankees out
really
here.
is some really great venues, and my favorite is a small, like, intimate venue called Eddie's Attic. It's in a small.
I've heard of it.
Have you? It's right outside of Atlanta in a town called Decatur, and it's amazing. It's amazing there. But we've got a lot of great places to play.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I hope you're taking notes here, AJ, so that you can be able to look up these venues.
Yeah, that
I'll
sounds
send them
awesome.
to you on Instagram.
I've heard of Decatur, actually. I know where that is.
Yeah, it's about 15 minutes outside of Atlanta.
All right, cool.
Let's hear another song.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
Must be
Yep.
another one.
You guys want to hear some more music from AJ? Blow up
Yeah.
the chat.
Heck yeah.
Blow up the chat. Or even give us a call. There you go. There's the phone line number 845-442-5683. AJ Penta in the house.
So this one actually made the Grammy ballot for best solo country performance. It didn't make the official nomination. It made the earlier rounds, which they call a consideration.
Okay.
Which I was still very excited about.
Yeah, as
you
should be.
Absolutely.
Grace.
So this was called Livin Free. I don't know what's going on. The world just turned upside down. Where'd we go wrong? I take a breath, I breathe it in deep. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. And I see the light with these open eyes. Don't tell me how to live my life. I'm gonna fight until I die. Maybe someday there's an angel on my shoulder that could lay me down. I ain't gonna stop singing till I'm 6 feet in the ground. All I can believe is that I cannot say why you gonna live life easy when you're living free. Stand tall, be who you are. Heaven knows the truth, so don't worry at all. Can't keep it lying, living in me. Life's laid at the working part, so don't let the shit. And I see the lies with these open eyes. Don't tell me how to live my life. I'm gonna fight until I die. We'll live it someday. There's an angel on my shoulder that could lay me down. I ain't gonna stop singing till I'm 6 feet in the ground. All I can believe is that I cannot say why you gonna live life easy when you're living free. When you're living free. I see the lies with these open eyes. Don't tell me how to live my life. I'm gonna fight until I die. Maybe someday, yeah, there's an angel on my shoulder that quit letting me down. I ain't gonna stop singing till I'm 6 feet in the ground. All I can believe is that I cannot say, why you gonna live life easy? Why you gonna live life easy when you're living free? When you're living free, living free, living free. There's an angel on my shoulder, they quit laying me.
Right.
Now I know why
I love
they
it.
considered it for
And
a
now we
Grammy.
know why the Grammys were like, hello.
I'm kind of obsessed.
I kind of noticed.
I love
Right?
it.
Great job.
Thanks,
Sounded
That was
great,
really
Yeah,
AJ.
that is a great song.
That was really good.
Nice
Yeah,
job,
very
brother.
appreciate
Nice
that.
job, brother.
I am kind of obsessed.
Elizabeth says, great song, AJ on Facebook.
What's up, Liz?
What's up, girl?
What's up?
Hi, Liz.
Dang, that's cool.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Really
Appreciate it.
powerful. Love songs like that. That you just
Yes.
I can
That
see
is
it
a very powerful
in your
one.
soul. It's cool.
Yeah, great hook, great lyrical hook, great
That one
melody.
hit home.
Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
So who would you like to play with if you had to play with somebody of your choice?
That's a good question. I mean, from a commercial and business perspective, because I feel like I'm very business minded,
Mhm.
musically. So I feel like commercially, I think I would really work well with like Cole Wetzel, Whiskey Myers, even somebody like Chase Rice, Jason Aldean, like the kind of Brantley Gilbert, you know, who's now on tour at Nickelback. Like I always kind of rode that line between country and rock, and I feel like those are all artists that do that same thing. And I feel like commercially, Kid Rock, another one, like I would fall into place very well in that genre. However, I think it would be really cool to play with somebody that nobody would expect.
Yes.
Like,
Right.
if somebody was like, "Oh, you want to open for Snoop?" I'd be like, "Absolutely!" Like,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Like to do it, or you know, like do a song with like Eminem or somebody that's just different, like kind of a hip hop, or maybe somebody
Right,
like
yeah.
Lady, like
That's cool.
like a Lady Gaga or Adele.
I
that's
was about
kind
to
of
say
more of
Lady
like,
Gaga.
like a pop singer.
Yeah.
I could see with Lady Gaga. That'd be a
Yeah.
good picture. Yeah.
And then, yeah. So Steph, if you're listening, if you want to,
Yeah.
I know. Right?
I know. Stephanie, if you're
about Lady
listening.
Gaga.
Hey, Megan, maybe you can get him to play with Brantley.
With Brantley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brantley's playing tonight in my backyard.
Yeah, he is on tour tonight.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah,
right,
he's on
right up there.
with-
I'm gonna go see him next week. He's playing in Jersey. So before
Are
I
you?
go,
Have you ever met them?
yeah. So I was a special guest at an event that he played as a special guest
okay.
a couple years ago in Phoenix. It was
Okay.
called America Fest.
Yeah.
So it was, who else played that year? Anyway, I briefly met him for a second. Brittany Aldean was there. Jason wasn't there.
Mhm.
But I remember I was hanging out with her that night because my friends were friends with her. We were watching Brantley. I think Chase Rice played, Russell Dickerson, Dustin Lynch. It was kind of all like your
Okay.
mainstream, like
Just
commercial kind
more,
of
I
country
think,
rock.
Been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
I
played a
remember
festival with him last year in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Say that again.
I played a festival with him in Philadelphia, in Miranda, and there was a whole lineup. It was a great lineup, but he was
Dang, that's
headliner. But that was a great show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brings the business, man. I'm a big fan.
He's a good artist.
Me too, man. I was super excited to see him live because I've been a
He can
big
rock,
fan for a
but he can
long
break
time.
it down too. I mean, you know, it's just so. You know, a lot of this. I grew up with a lot of Southern rock bleeds through everything. Southern rock is like another is an early form of country. Today's rock. I'm talking like Skinner, the Doobie Brothers. What the hell's it just goes Skinner, the Doobie Brothers, Molly Hatchet, Almonds, Greg Allman, all this type of music really stems all that blues, country, rock kind of thing. Eagles, it's all relevant to what's happening today. Quite honestly, if you really listen to those old records of those artists, and you listen to, I mean, the Eagles were a country band, and then
Absolutely.
Then they got Joe Walsh in the band. And they got rocked out a little bit, and that's kind of like where the world is today, song-wise. I mean, I'm talking about it's a great place, the Skinners and all that stuff. I mean, that's all. If we really break that shit down, man, on acoustic guitar, it's like country music, with a rock, with a swinging edge, So.
Well, you find that a lot now in the music is that they're always like doing mashups, like a country artist will sing with a rapper and
with like Ed Sheeran and Dolly Parton.
Absolutely.
He's doing that rock album, right?
And they're always the best mashups.
Yeah, great.
They are. I don't know how they figure it out, but they are like the best mashups.
It's the management that puts the ideas together.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely has something to do, and it also being on festival tours with bands brings a lot of relationships together. When you're doing a lot of radio festivals in the country, and you start you're playing the same venues, you start meeting a lot of the bands. A lot of magic happens backstage. Then management gets involved, but
nice.
A lot of that magic sometimes happens, on tour buses and catering. And man, this would be great if we did a song together. And all of a sudden, everybody brings out their guests and their friends, and all of a sudden they're doing duets together. I love all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah. To me, that's where magic is being made. So.
That's cool. Yeah.
If you keep the business out of the music, I know the business needs to be an important part of it, but for me, business has to play a part of. If you can keep the business far away from the music and keep the music honest, the music will always be the leader of the pack. That's how I feel.
So Thomas Wright says, in all fairness, the country genre definitely is not a true definition. Kid Rock, Bret Michaels, Ozzy's Mama, I'm Coming Home is all country sounding.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's true.
I always said, it was funny that you brought up the 70s, because I always said, if you look at the 90s, most of the 90s bands were just younger versions of 60s and 70s bands.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Where you had, Oasis sounded like the Beatles, Soundgarden sounded like Ozzy, or like Black Sabbath.
Yes.
Green Day, you could say, was the Clash. Like, you had all these bands that in the 90s they said, hey, rock is, this kind of just like authentic rock is coming back. So all the labels just started finding young bands that sounded like these proven classic rock bands. And like, look at a band like Alice in Chains. It's just, look at Metallica.
Right.
Yeah.
One of my best friends, excellent metal guitar player. He was on tour with Megadeth, with Ministry. He's a metal guy. He has been saying for years, he's like, dude, Metallica, he's like, 90s Metallica is a country band. Like, he's been saying that, and I've known him for probably 10 or 12 years.
That, but I like that.
But he's like, listen to the Unforgiven too. He's like, Metallica, he's like, listen to the tempos. He's like, it's dark country. And I was like, you know what? That's
a concept.
It's like a song one, for example.
Yeah.
When you break everything down and you strip it down to an acoustic guitar, you really hear the essence of the melody. Yeah. And you can get a spin on it, But yeah, I mean, that's what I love about what's happening today is that, all these genres are crossing, and I think it's really great. I think some really great music's happening. So I like that.
It diversifies.
Yeah, it kind of always has been, but music, technology has forced music to, everybody's like, what's your lane, and it's for radio and for playlisting and so on and so forth. It has its place, and I get that. But what's beautiful about what's happening is that so many amazing genres are merging, and I love that about what's happening with music today.
Oh gosh, yes.
That's my 2 cents.
Yes.
There you go.
I like your 2 cents, Patrick.
Yeah, I think I always say it all the time, and it's like the song, and it starts with it and it ends with it,
Right.
Yep.
So if you got a metal singer and a country singer and a pop singer and they all get together singing a great song, guess what? It's going to be great,
Yeah.
Yep.
So you bring in it depends what session player you bring in, a pedal steel guy, acoustic 12-string mandolin player. All of a sudden, it's like a country version of whatever this beautiful piece of work is, right?
Yep.
Right.
That's the beauty of music,
But you
Thomas
bring
Wright,
up
you got
a
it, buddy.
great-
Stapleton's covering Nothing Else Matters.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
amazing. It's a
Bing.
good one.
That's a mic drop. Boom. Enough said.
Yeah.
And that is a mic drop. That's a
Yeah,
good
There
one.
you go.
There's an old
Yeah.
saying that somebody told me years ago, and Patrick is going back to what you just said. Is a good song is a good song, and you can choose the delivery whether you want to make it a pop song, a rock song, a country song.
Absolutely.
But exactly like you were just saying, and I'm just reinforcing your point, is that you strip it down to an acoustic guitar or a piano. It should, a good song is still going to be
It's still gonna
a
be
good
good.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
exactly.
standing on its own 2 feet. Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
but I do love that when I'm with even doing the show and hearing all this great music and everybody's got their flares and styles and what they bring to the table. But at the end of the day, it's the story you're telling. It's how you tell it, right? That's the beautiful thing about creating.
That's
music,
the good. That exactly. That's the
Okay.
beautiful thing about music.
Nice.
Great job on that song, though.
Absolutely.
Spawned off the creativity.
AJ
Thank you.
Penta, East Coast Cowboy, thank you for coming on the show today.
Yes,
We
thank
really
you for
appreciate
coming. It was great.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Dude,
Awesome,
you
guys.
rock.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Great job, AJ. I wish you the best of luck.
Likewise, man.
in
I'll
your
talk to you soon.
future endeavors.
All right. Bye, AJ.
Bye-bye,
Promise.
AJ. Awesome talent.
Dang.
Y'all.
Megan is in love.
Yeah,
Y'all could've
Megan's in
warned me.
love.
Y'all could have warned me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you-
Man,
were
I
you-
would have
you would've-
put some makeup on or
Let
something.
your hair down.
Shit.
That's hilarious.
Man. I'm over here. I got lumps in my hair. My hair is all cocked up. Oh,
They cocked up.
Oh, you look beautiful. Don't worry about it.
oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
AJ's probably like, this girl's a hot ass mess.
That was good.
I mean, if he loves a natural you, there you go.
I am who I am, right?
You are who you are.
That's
I
the
am who I
best.
am. I'm pretty set in my ways at 39.
I feel
Hey,
that.
you know what? I'm so bummed that Deanna was able to log back in. She tried 2 different computers. She's having some issues with her internet. So we're
Oh,
going to
man.
try to bring her back on another week. So,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, so I said, yeah, we'll reschedule you back on. So, Deanna will come on. She just didn't blow us off.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Tell her we said hello.
Okay,
yes, tell
will
her
do.
we said hello.
I will definitely do it. Next week, Gary Frost. He's a singer-songwriter. He will be joining us next week.
Is he
All
hot?
right. All right.
It's another dude, Megan.
Megan.
Is he hot?
We'll find out.
I'm just kidding.
Megan, this is not Love on the Rocks here.
I know. I'm getting them switched up.
Hey, but it can be if you want it to be. It's all good, girl.
My mind
know-
is like everywhere. I'm so
Oh
tired.
my god.
Music and love work well together.
It works, right?
Don't we write all these
I
songs
would
about
know, yeah.
love and
Richard
heartbreak? and-
Lee. Hello to you too, sir.
Hello.
Richard?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Awesome show tonight, guys. We'll be back next Wednesday night. Gary Frost, like I said, he's a singer-songwriter. He's going to be joining us. It's going to be a fun show. You guys do not want to miss out on that.
Be there or be square.
That's right. And then Megan has moved into my co-hosting partner for Love on the Rocks, and she will be
Wow.
debuting Monday as the
I'm
new
ex-
official co-host.
I'm
All right.
excited. I tried to
Yeah.
say excited and stoked. Excited.
Stoked.
Stoked.
Awesome.
You are a
Congratulations.
perfect co-host. That was
Yeah.
good.
I
She'll
try. I'm
She'll
just
be good. She'll be good.
Roger, how's Don? I gotta hit him up. How's Don?
Don's
Yes.
doing all right.
You still good? Good.
Absolutely.
Good.
So,
Good deal.
alrighty. So we'll see you guys all next week. Thank you for checking us out, and
I love
make
y'all.
sure you like,
I love
follow, share all of our episodes, and
Right at you, girl.
Sure.
Until next week, guys.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
See ya